So, Steve, at this point, do we really know who these people are who are making the threats? I mean, are they gangs?
Well, there is a lot of discussion that a lot of them might be foreign nationals. And what we do know is that the federal government has made a certain foreign gang a terrorist organization in response to this extortion crisis. But the issue here is when you talk to the residents or community members that have been affected, they also talk about affiliates and copycats. So not everybody thinks they have been targeted by this named terrorist organization. Some feel that they've been targeted by maybe a copycat or affiliate. So yeah, this crisis is very concerning. It's become a national crisis because it's in many different provinces. You're currently situated in Alberta, and this crisis has also hit Alberta as well as Ontario. It could affect anyone. Recently, the Law Society of British Columbia sent out a notification to lawyers informing them that lawyers have been targeted by this extortion issue. And so there's a lot of alarms even in the legal community because, as lawyers, lawyers are they're the protectors of our legal system, and they help the general public navigate our justice and legal system. And now they have also become targets.
Now, Steve, the Law Society says any lawyer who receives a threat should immediately contact police. Are lawyers perhaps maybe afraid to do so, considering the consequences they may face?
Well, initially, when this crisis started exploding, although the crisis started probably about 2 years ago, but it just started exploding like 6, 7 months ago. And during that time, one of the problems that law enforcement were talking about was they weren't getting that many people from the community coming forward. And I'd like to also point out that I've been working on this crisis for over 6 months now, and that was one of the most vocal people I have been on this crisis because I'm all for public safety, and public safety is very important to me. And so basically, I talked about building trust with the community that had been affected because a lot of them they're like first generation Canadians, and they may have different experiences in their home country and then when they finally arrived here and dealing with the police here. And my thing was I wanted to make sure everybody knew that we have good law enforcement here in Canada, and law enforcement here can actually help to facilitate getting charges, arresting people, and then working with the Crown to get charges here in this province. So I asked for building trust with the community, and awareness campaign was launched by the provincial government soon after. And I also had asked for a multilingual phone line, and the provincial government launched a tip line that was multilingual. And so all of this, I was talking about all this because the police were complaining that there hadn't been that many people coming forward. I'm like, well, you need to build a trust. You need to make it easier for people to come forward. And so that was done. And then I was also asking for a BC-led, provincial-led effort to coordinate between RCMP here in this province and the local police departments to show leadership to the community that seems to be affected, that the province is with them and they're going to fight this crisis. And initially, I was hearing in the media what was after, I guess, media sources would go to the government after seeing my press releases and ask about what I was asking about. And the government here was saying that, look, there's already a RCMP effort from back east, and they're coordinating with the police departments across the country. But I was saying, no, we need a provincially led effort to show the community that the province is with them so more people come forward. And I was pleased to see that the provincial government did initiate the provincial extortion task force. back in September. And so what we have been seeing here in this province is our current provincial government, which is an NDP provincial government, it has been acting reactive. They've been hearing ideas from other politicians. They've been blaming the federal government. They've been essentially asking the federal government for handling this crisis, and they haven't taken ownership of the crisis. They haven't been proactive to kind of deal with this. And this has been in this province. This has been a theme of not taking public safety and generally with high importance. So this has been a theme with this provincial government.
Richmond-Queensborough MLA and official opposition critic for the Attorney General in BC, Steve Kooner. Thanks so much for your time today.
Thank you so much.